hello there. I figured you could take a little look at this ranch. There's the old rancher himself going out. That's where he keeps all his soda pop. So this is his homestand here. He just built that new shed, so I think he's probably showing it off there. That old property's been in his family for a long time, and so is that old shed. You can see they repurpose a lot of stuff out here on this ranch. But that's my mom's house. That's what my mom enjoys her days and nights. She lives there with Papa Jerry. And on this day, the old tractor, lawn mowing tractor, well, the belt decided to go right about halfway through the middle of the yard. The old belt breaks down, so we got a whole bunch of people out here trying to fix it, getting the owner's manual out. There's my old mom right there. Give me a peace sign. There's the fixers of the lawnmower. Well, I got the old Phantom 4 up in the day. I should call it proper name, Phantom 4 Pro. Jerry got me in his little dune buggy there. He's gonna go show me, I believe he owns 180 acres. Could be less, could be more. Sure does feel like a lot more. He's doing a little valve repair there. You can see the tractor's digging a hole. There's always something to do here on the ranch. And as you can see here, there's a good picture of, you got the old olive trees on your left hand side, and you got some mature orange trees on your right hand side. It looks like these trees are a little bit younger here. So I try to whip it around here. We're still trying to figure out if that Phantom 4 is going to follow us or not, so we don't know how fast to go. Because it really doesn't matter at this time. We're just cruising along, basically looking at all this land. I mean, if you think about it, you got that canal up there, and it can only hold so much water. And I can't believe how much water it takes to make an orange, or an olive for that matter. Guess you better think about it next time you eat an orange. Looks like there's a couple dead trees out there for some reason. Dead orange trees. I'll have to ask him about that. You can see them out there to your right in that orchard. They got some gray ones or something, I don't know, but anyway, he lives right on this well. Let's say he, my mom and him live right underneath this canal. And my Papa Jer, he says, well, let's go up this hill here and get a better look at this water. So right about here, he kicks it in low gear, climbs on it up. Now right about here, I'm just scared we're going to keep going right in the canal. Of course, he's been up here before. He knows what to do, so I think he takes me up there just to scare me a little bit. But that's a good reflection right there of the shadow. He wanted to make sure I got that canal in this shot, so I said, yeah, I got the canal, there it is. But if that canal ever broke, oh boy, he would have some problems down on his property. I don't think he needs to worry about that too much. That canal's been there as long as I can remember. Yeah, here we go. I decided we better go look at these olive trees a little bit. There's a good shot of the old San Joaquin Valley with the Kern Canal. I do believe that is the Kern Canal. I could be wrong, but whoa, trying to find us. There we are. Well, you can call this a nice big sweeping shot. It just shows you how small we really are on this planet. Oh, Jerry, he's got quite a piece of property up here. Right about here, I know what's coming. I know we had to get up that hill, and this thing doesn't have any seat belts in it. So I know we got to go down this hill. So I tried to get this drone over here and get a good shot. I always wished I would have came a little lower here, but if we rolled this thing, I wanted to get a full picture of it. But just like going up, Jerry's gone down this hill plenty of times, so I felt a little more comfortable this one because there was no canal to drive into. And he knew I was a little scared, so he took it a real slow for me. He knows I'm a scaredy cat. So that's about the corner of his property right there. That old dry stuff to the other side, well, that's his neighbor's yard. You can see his yard is nice and tidy. And there's their little oasis. Right, there's their house there. All those small trees in front of his house, that used to be a pond. He used to have a big pond right there. You can have your boats and stuff in there. That was way back in the 80s, but he got rid of the pond, planted trees. Right about here, there's a little road runner. We slowed the cart down and we are looking at a little road runner that's right in front of us. Jerry, just there he is. Right there's the road runner. If you look right at the edge of the fence line, I backed it out. I backed out the drone, but look at the fence line. If you look at that fence line, there's a little road runner right at the corner there. The corner of your screen, there's your road runner. And he's just about up to the road runner's just about up to the canal right now, to that little creek. The road runner's just about there. And here he goes. He's gonna hop over there, you road runner. So the Roadrunner can fly. Watch this. Fly, Roadrunner. Here he goes. Jerry says that he hasn't seen a Roadrunner up there in a while, so Wyatt, myself, and Jerry were treated to a great treat that day to see a Roadrunner. That's the thing about nature, it only wants to come out when it wants to be seen. Any other day you might not see a Roadrunner, but today that Roadrunner wanted to be seen. Well, that's where Jerry gets all his water, out of that little canal. You gotta share his water with his neighbors there. And I bet you at night those old frogs, they probably really get to croaking then. But I know that with all that water must come a heavy bill. They don't let you get that water for free, but you could see those small trees there. That's where his big pond used to be. He used to have a big fishing pond there. I guess that fishing pond was about 5 acres. Here we go. We're going to do a U-turn around the old cowboy statue there. And he saw a leaky valve over here. He's like, well, we better go check on this leaky water. I'm telling you, when you're at the ranch, your work is never done. So we're going to go look at a leaky valve here. And I know right about now that it's time to change the battery in the old Phantom 4 Pro. And it's been really keeping up. I know this video is a little long, but the purpose of this video is for my Papa Jer to document his property. So this is the point where I'm going to put a new battery in the drone, and we're going to film the other half of his property. Now, I appreciate you guys watching, and this video is a little long, but this is just part 1. After I change this battery here, we're going to say hello and goodbye. There's old Wyatt. Boy, he grows like a weed. He must be over 6 feet. Say goodbye, Jerry. Bye, Wyatt. Alright. We got that old new battery in there. And the Roadrunner's gone. We checked on the leaky valve. You can see the water running down the road. But I think the critters are getting something out of that leaky water. You can see he's got a couple bald spots in his orchard there. Seems like a couple trees have died there. So there's a couple bald spots in that field. Well, like I said, this video is going to be a little long, but like I said, it's going to be just time to enjoy this beautiful property of his. As you can see, there really is no time to grow old. Because you're always busy. How can you sit and grow old when you're always busy? Jerry's going to turn 80 years old. And he's been a rancher for pretty much 80 years. He's been with my mom since, oh boy, since I was 12. And I'm 49. So that's pretty much the only dad I ever knew. He's taking good care of my mom. He raised my brother and me to be respectable young men. It's really not easy to come into a lady's life with 2 young boys. Try to be a man of the house when you got a 12-year-old that thinks that he is the man of the house. But he really did do us right. So Jerry, sit back, be proud. My brother and I, and of course my mom, could not have been where we're at without you. And I bet you could not be where you're at without us. I know I talk a lot about you, but my mom sure is taking care of you. It's not easy to be a rancher's wife. We'll just call her old lady. That's where the Mexicans live. You got the Mexicans that take care of the farms. They live in those houses. Of course, that's not his farm workers. That's somebody else's farm workers. But there's his property from the very beginning. That's his driveway. As you pull into their house, you drive down this road that must be at least a mile. A country mile. How about that? There's a great view of all that property. So, yeah, back to my mom. She took care of you, and you took care of us. And we all did it together. You're turning 80. I'm gonna turn 50. And I just gotta know, where did the time go? Where did we grow old? How did you turn 80? And how did I turn 50? Well, the answer is, I haven't turned 50, and you haven't turned 80. As we pass these old bees here, hope you get some good honey out of those bees. They're an endangered species, the honeybee. We're just eating this planet up. The honeybees will be gone and there'll be nothing to pollinate. All these olives, all these oranges. I think he's even got some pomegranates out there. He used to have a couple pomegranates when they first started being in style. Pomegranates came in style, you know, back in the 90s with the grunge rock and that rock and roll country music. Well, I remember when country music was really country music. You got to go back a couple years to get back to country music. Nowadays it's all rock and roll. Well, we're gonna make our way back to the old ranch. I do appreciate excuse me. I got all excited because we're going home, back to the ranch. You see all the old farm equipment. You never throw anything away on the ranch because there could be a part that you need. Well, Jerry, be proud. Mom, be proud. You guys really did it. You really did it. I'm proud of you guys. And if I don't tell you how much I love you, well, Jerry, I love you. And I know I give good hugs and good kisses. And I'm going to be there on your birthday right here, celebrating 80 years with the old ranch hand himself. Get up there. There he is. He's amazed by the drone, and so is everybody else. I tried to get Old Glory in here, because we live in a wonderful country to live in this beautiful United States. So Jerry, good luck with the rest of your lawn mowing. And we'll see ya on the next video. Alright, peace out, Mom. Love ya. 1, 2, 3. Love ya.